A good matchup for you this evening here in Phoenix. It's the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. Saturday night baseball here on the show as you get a look at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against a very difficult foe indeed, the right-hander Lance Lynn. Chase Utley makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
First pitch, 5-10.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And this is fouled back and out of play. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Too high, ball 3. On deck, there's Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first by Hill, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a good job there by Lynn to retire the first man to greet him here, and with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Thomas is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
Now here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And Adaney will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Dodgers nothing, Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll go to work against quite possibly the toughest in the land. The National League's Cy Young Award winner in 2011 and 13, lefty Clayton Kershaw. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Marcell Ozuna will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Puig is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adaney
Echeverria will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Good eye.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Michael Lee will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Continuing to work the lower half of the strike zone here as that's in for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Fouled back. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's a hard hit ball right past Kershaw and on into center. It's a base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Thomas will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
Come on, be there.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona after 1, no score. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier waiting his turn on deck. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's 1 away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Andre Ethier will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Ball 1.
Nice going up.
Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Call that a ball?
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. On the ground down the first base line. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Kemp will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. 2013, a second straight injury-filled season for Kemp. Wound up playing in just 73 ball games following 106 the year before. But if you go back to 2011, he was 1 homer away from finishing with a 40-40 campaign.
And that's only happened 4 times in history, so that tells you how good he was that year.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Mark Trumbo will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
All right, Mark, let's see it.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, be back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Aaron Hill will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the 3rd guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground, but foul. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Juan Uribe will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Pitch is swung on and grounded to Hill at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8, center fielder, Jacques Peterson.
Jacques Peterson will dig in here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Lane 11, 1-1.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. Lee in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Clayton Kershaw will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Line hard. Foul. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. The pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Lance Lynn will be the batter. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Looking good, D-back.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from the 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Three and 0 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, shortstop,
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Chase Utley will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Fouled straight back. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Diamondbacks.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Ball 3 now to Rollins. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Now the pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And gone! A home run! And that's a special home run, guys. Jimmy Rollins continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And 200 home runs is a feat that many players aren't even going to approach, let alone achieve. I know I didn't come anywhere close. But by now, he's established himself as something of a decent power threat. And you can be sure pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into that batter's box. He has definitely earned a little respect.
Yeah, good for him. Hopefully he can get that ball up on his trophy shelf. Like you said, Steve, he's a legitimate power threat up there. But I will say, he's got a long way to go before he's mentioned among the best home run hitters in the history of the game.
Yasiel Puig will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Yasiel Puig.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Here in the 4th. Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Well, anytime you're leading off an inning, it's true. You don't want to just go up there blindly swinging at anything close to the zone. But you also want to at least take the bat off your shoulder. I mean, he phoned this one in.
Thomas will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Bring that runner home.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants this in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Matt Kemp will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Come on, Matt. All right, be back.
Low for ball one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Come on, let's keep it going.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Come on. Get him to second. Watch the DP. Let's go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Mark Trumbo will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Take him deep.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there. 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Aaron Hill will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to 1st. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Andre Ethier will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Andre Ethier.
First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Here we go!
1-0 on the way. And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Juan Uribe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you got to do it if you want to have success.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Nothing to worry about here.
He's set, now the pitch. And look out as his bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
And this is pretty much what you call getting into a guy's kitchen. You can see pieces of the bat go everywhere, and he winds up with this little humpback liner for an out. As an infielder, you just got to make sure that the thing you're catching is made out of cowhide with stitches on it, and not out of maple, or you might be wearing the stitches.
Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Kurt Suzuki will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And the 0-1 sent on the ground is second for Utley. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Lance.
Lance Lynn will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. Clayton Kershaw will get the call to bat for himself here with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Kershaw.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Chase Utley will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Utley.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is. Right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Jimmy Rollins will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
One run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And this is fouled straight back. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Taking a little bit of a gamble there, trying to tag up on a fly ball to the left fielder. If he gets tagged out, this is a terrible decision, but I guess since he made it, nice job.
Yasiel Puig will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Adrian Gonzalez will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. For Puig, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Suzuki able to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers, and it comes from who else? Yasiel Puig with the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-0 L.A. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Michael Lee will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Fouled back. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Thomas will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Andre Ethier will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Andre Ethier.
Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and two. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. One gone now in the LA 7th, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 5, Juan Uribe.
Juan Uribe will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Here we go.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Now batting, center fielder
Jacques Peterson will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but you know, he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
2 out with the man at first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Matt Kemp will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Come on, we need a base hit here. Here we go.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Aaron Hill will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Go.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Look out, watch your head.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. They don't come much better than this. Full extension out in center to pull this one in. We're back with more on this Saturday night. After Howie Kendrick is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And that may have been one of those, let's just see if we can get him to chase one more time. Not a bad idea.
On the ground down the first base line. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Watch the movement.
First offering on the way. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Jimmy Rollins will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around.
All right, let's do this.
Ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Ball 2.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Let's get you out here.
And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Well, sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
There's Arizona manager Kirk Gibson on his way to home plate, lineup card in hand, so one would assume we're going to see a double switch here. David Hernandez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 30.
DJ LeMahieu will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
DJ LeMahieu.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Oh, come on.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-0 LA. Paco Rodriguez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Paco Rodriguez.
Kurt Suzuki will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Let's go. There we go.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
All right, let's go.
Now here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be two. Rollins on to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
All right, here we go.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
2 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They trail here 4-0. Andre Ethier will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Now here's the first pitch. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Kemp is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Carlos Ruiz will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
One Uribe will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Do what you got, son.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 4-0. Adeiny Echeverria will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Water! Get your water here!
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Right field. Puig is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one. But unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Michael Lee will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Lined hard to center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and that's definitely the drawback to the no doubles defense. Now, if this guy's playing in his normal spot, it's hard to say whether he would have gotten to this or not. But since he's playing deep, he's got no chance to get to it.
Thomas will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Stay out of the double play.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this one's in the dirt.
Hey, he's all over the place.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And this is always the danger with a sinker baller out there. Ideally, you'd like to start that pitch about belt high and then let it dip towards the bottom of the strike zone. If you start at knee high, you might get the swing and miss, but you also bring in the possibility of the wild pitch, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. Here we go.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Come on, go yard here.
Boy, good patience to lay out the cutter there. 3-2. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Matt Kemp will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Let's go, Matt. Come on, Matt. You can do it. Bring that runner home. Here we go.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Brendan League is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 43, Brandon Lee. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 9, Giovanni Grandal.
Mark Trumbo will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Take it deep. Come on, go yard here.
Now here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Down and away, ball one. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Showing some confidence in his young catcher to throw that pitch down there with that runner on third base.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Carl Crawford will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Kemp off a second. Now the pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Brandon Drury will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Right there for strike one.
Let's go.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double. DJ LeMahieu will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. Inside. Looked like it might have been the sinker, and that'll clear the sinuses out.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but foul. this ball will be chopped foul. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, I think we all knew this game was going to be a tight one, but maybe not quite this tight. In the end, they're going to survive this onslaught in the bottom of the ninth and strand the potential tying and winning runs in scoring position. That was a heck of a finish.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 4-3. Good night from Phoenix.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.